Well, thank you, Andrew. I'm going to check in with Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert, who's keeping an eye on fog and low clouds for now.
Yes, and some very cold temperatures. So that means that we actually have not just fog, but freezing fog. And so that's what you're taking a look at right now in Medford, courtesy of the People's Bank off of Biddle Road. Visibilities have been reduced all the way down to 0.25 statute miles. It's 24 degrees this morning in Medford, and there's a big swath of the Newswatch 12 viewing area that's being impacted by this freezing fog for this morning. So that's why we actually have this freezing fog advisory in place for eastern Curry County, Josephine County, Jackson County, much of the Klamath Basin, and a little slice of northeastern Siskiyou County. This runs until 9 this morning. Take it slow on the roadways this morning, not only because of the reductions in visibility, but also because of the increased risk and black ice on the roadways. Current temperatures this morning just absolutely brutal. -8 degrees for Lakeview, 4 degrees for Klamath Falls. Even for our west side valleys, looking much colder compared to yesterday morning. We are in the 20s within the Rogue Valley, teens and 20s for the Shasta Valley, and we are just a little bit above freezing there along the coast and Brookings. Step off the screen again so we can take a look at this air stagnation advisory. And remember, this was originally set to expire at 4 in the morning on Saturday. It has now been extended until 10 p.m. on Sunday. So during setups like these, we have poor mixing within the valleys, but in this particular setup, it's also going to be poor mixing along the coast and over on the east side as well. So everywhere, you should limit your outdoor burning because we don't want to put more pollutants up into the sky, which will in turn make our air quality worse than it has to be. And it is worth mentioning that we are seeing moderate reductions in air quality this morning in Medford and also in Grants Pass. Here's your outdoor dining forecast for today for the Rogue Valley. And I think every time I've shown this graphic over the past week or so, it's been 1 star for lunchtime and 1 star for dinner time just because it's been way too cold out there. So for today, in the Newswatch 12 viewing area, it's going to be cold. Over on the east side, we're actually going to be 10 degrees colder than average, so we'll have a hard time making it above 30 degrees. We'll actually be pretty average within our west side valleys, and we'll be pretty mild today along the coast. Lots of sunshine there, temperatures in the low 50s. And once the fog dissipates, and we think, just based off what happened yesterday, that it's going to dissipate in the late morning to early afternoon. But after that time frame, we should have plenty of sunshine, especially along into the west of the Cascades. Overnight, it is going to be a similar night. I don't think we're going to have as much fog, but we're still going to be pretty cold. More negative values expected over on the east side. More temperatures in the 20s for west side valleys. Will be near freezing along the coast, and this is probably going to be the coldest night this week. Here's your weekend forecast for the Rogue Valley. Temperatures in the mid-40s, very seasonal for both Saturday and Sunday, and lots of sunshine if the fog burns off when we think it will. We're going to keep things dry through the weekend like you just saw, but then there's a very small chance for rain on Monday. And then we have a couple different storm systems, one for the Tuesday, Monday into Tuesday time frame, then another one for Thursday. Snow levels with these storm systems look pretty high, so we're not too concerned about wintry impacts. Here's your 7-day forecast for the coast. We'll keep it dry through Monday, then that's when that active and wet pattern begins. For Siskiyou County, we could have maybe a wintry mix for Tuesday, but then snow levels really skyrocket for Wednesday and Thursday, so it'll likely just be rain by then. For the east side, we're also tracking that increase in snow levels throughout the week for Tuesday, going into Wednesday and into Thursday. And this could mean some very bad news for the Cascades and Siskiyous. When you have a lot of rain going over the snowpack, that could promote a lot of snow melt and maybe even a little bit of localized flooding. And then for the Rogue Valley, foggy mornings for the next couple of days. Then finally, the stagnant pattern ends starting on Tuesday.